my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a house bell, hello. It's not a quick one. I don't know. I say stuff and it's not what I mean. I was just going to say, what am I doing for you today? Hang on. Alexa, stop. Sorry. So today, mostly, I have a SeaSalt video with some really beautiful dresses. Well, I think they're beautiful. I haven't tried them on. And some Heist Tights. Now, I think I mentioned Heist in my last video, and they've kindly sponsored this section of the video. And I've been wearing Heist Tights for years now. Years and years. I mean, I don't know how long. My daughter Grace introduced them to me. And personally, after I've worn Heist Tights, quite hard to say that, Heist Tights, it's difficult to go back because they, for me, are truly the most comfortable tights I've ever worn. Now, I don't wear sheer tights really at all in the summer. I just have bare legs, chub rub shorts, transform my life, and they're the, you know, the little shorts, little kind of pants with legs really that I get from Jockey, which I've told you all about before. And so that means I can go bare legged. The only reason I used to wear sheer tights was really to stop the chub rub. So that sorted that out, and then I use Sally Hansen leg makeup. But once it gets to autumn and we're wearing more kind of wintry, autumnal style clothes, then I always wear thick tights. And as I say, Grace introduced me to Heist Tights. They are, I guess, they're not luxury like Wolford are really high end. These are probably in the middle. They're not high street kind of £6-7. They are in the kind of £30 bracket. But I have got a 20% discount code for you, which is Helen20. They're a lovely company to deal with. Whenever I've had a problem, they have returned, refunded, whatever I've needed to do. There's never been an issue, and Grace has had the same experience. So that's that. And that's when I wasn't doing this, you know, I was just Joe Blogs, anonymous person who had a couple of issues a long time ago, and they rectified them immediately. So I can't speak highly enough of them from that perspective. They're a fully sustainable brand, and they are, in my opinion, the most comfortable tights I've ever owned. And the reason is this, for me, this is the number one. Well, for one thing, they are really soft. I can tell Heist Tights by touch because they are so, they almost feel like microfiber, you know, they've got that real softness to them. But the big difference for them is this deep band. So this band, generally speaking, is enough for me to feel kind of supported around the tummy area. Now, last time I bought these tights, I bought them in the larger size. I think it was the XL, like the 20, because I go 16, 18, 20, 22, and I'm kind of at 18, 20. So I went bigger, figuring that you wouldn't want to put these under more stress, but actually I risked it this time, and these have been absolutely fine. I have tried them on, and not all of them, but one pair. In fact, I've worn one pair, and it's this deep band that for me makes them so comfortable. These are relatively sheer, and I'll be honest and say that I don't generally wear these, but I do think they look quite sexy. If you, you know, if you've got a pencil skirt on or something and you want that other look, you know, the not such a solid look. These are I think these are, it's hard to tell when they're out of the packets. I think these are a thicker one. Yeah, they're not that thick. I think these are the middle number. I can't remember what that is. And then, where are the other ones gone? Do you know what? I think they might be in the wash. They all come in this lovely packaging, and they've got the 80 must be the ones that I've worn and put in the wash, actually. That was naughty of me, wasn't it? But I also got these ones, which I might pop on today, because they're a bit of fun, really. And I remember last year I was wearing a black dress, and I wanted just something to zhuzh it up a bit. And I did try and get these nearer to Christmas, and I couldn't get them anywhere. But they've got the kind of sparkle in them, but they've still got this deep band. Now, one thing they've done differently to what they used to do is that they now have a label in. They never used to have that label. So that's good to show you, you know, because they look the same when you get them out, but once you start wearing them, you tend to shape them, don't you? So, and then I've got kind of plain black, and then I've got the shimmer, and then I got these, which are called double diamond. And why I like these is because they've still got that thick waistband. Normally when you get a fishnet tight, they just are fishnets up to your middle, and they can be quite uncomfortable because, well, it's obvious really, isn't it? Because you've got that. And also the other thing I love about these is the solid toe. So I'll crack on now with the SeaSalt haul. That's not easy to say, that I can't speak. And I think I will put them on. I'll put this first dress on anyway with these and show you what, or should I put these on? Hip dip sky blue, is it? Not you, not you. And then you say, not because you're dirty, not because you're clean, just because you're the fairy queen. Oh, I don't know, I'll put these on because they're a bit different, aren't they? Everyone's seen black tights before. So I'll go and pop these on with the first dress, and yeah, let's hope. The last SeaSalt haul was really successful, wasn't it? So let's hope that this is the same. This has got the kind of glitter all the way down to the toe, but because it's not sheer at all, that's not a problem. Right, shut up, go and do it. This is the first dress. It's a beautiful colour, isn't it, this green? I should say, you're probably all wondering, yes, this is the new colour, the same as the bedroom. It's called Goose Feathers from Valspar at B&Q, and it's such a lovely colour. I'd say it's what they call a greige or a stone, but what I love about it is it looks different from every angle and with every light. Anyway, that's that. So I put on the shimmer tights with this, and you can see they just smooth you out basically. You know, they're not cinching you in so that you feel uncomfortable, but they do just give you a nice smooth line. Now this dress I think is absolutely lovely. It's $89.95 I think, but I will link everything down below, and I hope it's still in stock. It's always at this time of year with anything kind of Christmassy, it does go out quickly. But it's a beautiful soft green. I would call this a forest green. It's not bottle green. It's definitely, this bit that you can see here is more a depiction of the colour in real life than kind of here, because obviously being velvet, it's kind of reflecting quite a lot with the strong light. So it's got this nice underbust seam, keyhole, neck, little kind of rolled collar neck, but it's not too high. It's not arguing with my neck too much. A nice half sleeve, and it's got the keyhole at the back as well. So I think this is a really lovely dress, and nice to have something in a colour and not black. So you can see the tights. I mean, I'm not saying that they go perfectly with this. I think these tights would look better with a black dress, but I just thought I'd pop them on because they're a little bit different. But I'm very taken with this dress. I'm not sure if it's washable. I'll just check for you. Yes, it is a hand wash, so that's good. It's always good if you can wash it, isn't it? 8,000 different languages as usual. I should imagine it's polyester. Polyester, recycled and not recycled polyester. So yeah, a bit fiddly to do these little buttons up, but actually I did manage it. It wasn't that hard, she said, and she's missed one off, but anyway, you get the picture. I was rushing. Very, very comfortable, doesn't feel heavy. I think you could happily wear this, happily wear this all day. You could just wear this on Christmas Day, it's so comfortable, and I think it's really a lovely, lovely dress. Now this is another SeaSalt dress, well they're all SeaSalt today, and this is also $89.95. This is a nice knitted dress. It's quite Christmassy because of the red, but it's not kind of exclusively Christmassy, I wouldn't say. I'm just trying to see where it's made from. Viscose and nylon. Next, it feels like wool. Lovely. Let me just see if I can. Yeah, lovely kind of brick red colour. Goes quite well with my lips, doesn't it? It's got a nice kind of, it's not pleated, but it's got all the, I'll show you when I get closer, but it's got a nice flared skirt on it. So it's kind of like this. Can you see? It's got like the lines down it, the kind of ribbing, and this nice detail here. It's quite hard to see. It's got like the little decorative piece on the front and the nice edge. I have just put a plain gold chain on, but I do have an amethyst enhancer upstairs, which you could equally wear. But sometimes I don't like to be too like a set of jewellery. I think that can look a bit kind of Claire's accessories. So I think it's nice to, you know, maybe have the plain earrings with the amethyst enhancer, you know, and just the amethyst bracelet with the plain necklace, because otherwise I think you can look a little bit obvious. But you know, if that's your thing, crack on. So this third dress is $89.95. It's got this crossover top, and it is quite low, but you could either wear a little cami or a little, you know, just pin it there, but it's not like extremely low. And I popped on this pearl necklace layered up with the chain, and then these delightful little kind of cuff earrings that have got the pearl that you just slip on or you can slip off. They make, I think these make quite good travel earrings, because you could sleep in these. They're just the gold bit without the pearl, and then just slip the pearls on if you want to look more glamorous when you arrive. And I put on another pair of Heist Tights. These are I think they're the 35. I will link everything. Yeah, so this is like a bronze brown, I don't know, like bronzy brown coloured, like lurex fabric. Very comfortable, very easy to wear. Quite flattering because it's got the under the bust thing going on with the gathers at the front. And doesn't look very nice, does it? As I say, you know, really easy, kind of dressy, but not stupidly over the top dressy. I've got it on with black. I mean, that's the only thing. I don't really have kind of brown evening shoes, but I remember actually for my 50th birthday, I wore a brown dress. It was really lovely, and I struggled so hard to find brown suede shoes, but I did in the end, of course. So yeah, very easy dress to wear, and I think the pearls set it off quite nicely, and certainly gold jewellery goes but very well with it. I think the black's fine actually, but you know, if that worries you, then that might be a concern. But of course you could wear metallics with it. You know, you could go just feel like with goldy coloured sandals or sheer legs or whatever. So I don't think it's the end of the world, but a nice dress, very comfortable tights. Can you see how like the thick band just comes in the right place for me? It just gives me that little bit of support that I need. Just smooths it all out. So yeah, that's dress number 3. Now, I think this is actually my favourite. This is what you call a bottle green. This one's $95.95, so it's probably the most expensive, or one of the most expensive. But I think it's really lovely. It's got a long sleeve with this little pie cross frill at the end, which I think is rather nice. You can see, you know, this is in a really bright light, but actually kind of in daylight, it's just got a kind of a bit of a shimmer to it. It's not crazily sparkly. So I think it's very sophisticated. Same shape as the others. So it's got the waist here, and then it's got the ribbing to give it the flared skirt. I've got it on with my duo boots, which I love, black suede. For those of you who aren't familiar with Duo, they do calf-sized boots, and I have been wearing Duo boots. Well, I've been left work now for 10 years, and I had them for at least 7 years before that, so a long time, maybe even longer. I've got several pairs upstairs, and a bit like the chub rub pants, they changed my life in the winter, because I was always envious of people with boots, and they're a lovely company to deal with. Heist are a lovely company to deal with. And SeaSalt, I mean, I'm just anonymous to SeaSalt, but as soon as you've created the return and they've got it in, going back into their system, they issue the refund, which is so good compared to some brands. And obviously with what I'm doing, that's really important. So anyway, I'll get back to the dress. So it's got the fully ribbed sleeve, ribbed top, a higher neckline, but you know, not too high. It still frames the face nicely. And then flared skirt. So I think it's really, really lovely dress actually, and I think anybody could wear this dress and look really lovely in it. I think the natural shaping of it is very flattering, and certainly with the Heist Tights just giving you that smoothness around the middle, it's a perfect combination. And these are just I think these are the 25 or 30, I can't remember the number, but as I say, I'll link it all below, or I might put it on the screen here instead of waffling on. So anyway, yeah, I love that one. Really, really nice. I think I got 20% off, but you know, I always Google before I buy anything. I always put in, like for this, I would put SeaSalt discount code into Google and see what it comes up with. And when Rob gets all these random emails from clothes companies, it's because I've used his email as a new subscriber to get the welcome discount, which they usually offer. Naughty me. So yeah, I'll put the next one on. I think it's the last one actually, but it's a cracker. Isn't this beautiful? It looks really, really luxurious. I can't remember the price. I only looked at it 2 seconds ago, but I think it's in the £90 bracket. But as I say, everything will be linked below. It is such a gorgeous velvet, printed with all these beautiful flowers. Makes a change, doesn't it? Makes a change to have something that's not plain at Christmas. I mean, you know, you can just imagine going to Christmas carols at this, or midnight mass, or you know, just for Christmas drinks or whatever. I love it. Really love it. So flattering. Good length. I've kept the boots on with it, but you know, you could very easily dress this right up, or you know, or just wear it kind of more casually. But certainly, I love the fact that it's got the dark red, then it's got this pop of bright red, which really zings. Got a lovely sleeve. If you don't like a short sleeve, it's just perfect. If you know, if you've got to get the Christmas lunch, it's just, I think it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dress. So that's it. That's the SeaSalt haul. What else did I have to show you? Oh, I didn't show you. I'm just going to go and grab the fishnet ties to show you those. Yeah, I just want to show you these. I quite like a fishnet tie, but these are what they call double diamonds. So they've, you know, they've got a bit more coverage. And what's really good about Heist Tights is that they still have the solid top. So, you know, fishnets are generally fishnet all the way up, and they've got a solid toe as well. So you haven't got that thing, you know, with your toe poking through the holes, which is just so damned uncomfortable. So yeah, they're a bit of a take on a normal fishnet. And if you're wearing something plain black, I think they're just the job. You'll probably see me wearing these in some other videos too. So yeah, that's the Heist haul. I don't know, does anyone else do this? The way I store my tights is I always tie them around themselves in a knot like that and just store them like that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I've got these ones that I haven't even got out of the packet. I've never bought the more sheer ones because I don't tend to wear them really, honestly. If I'm wearing black tights in the winter, I tend to wear the solid ones. And I think in Heist they're 80 or 125, I think. Everything comes really beautifully packaged too, I should say. Really nice. So these are obviously more like a sheer tie, but again, they have that lovely, comfortable top. Just turn my ring around, just don't want to ladder them. Yeah. One thing they never used to do, which I'm really glad they do now, is they've got a labelling. They never used to have a labelling, so you never knew which was the front or the back, and you used to be looking at the toe area to see if you could tell, you know, because you do shape the tie, don't you, in time. They get shaped with your feet and your knees and whatever. Or, you know, if you're wearing boots, they can get a little bit sort of snaggy around the back. Anyway, that's me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this SeaSalt haul. I think this is just glorious. Really torn, not sure. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.